Hi everybody, Livy with C Chats here. And I'm going to do a quick chat and I'm going to show you how I use ListPerfectly for Poshmark. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And okay, so primarily I do all of my listings on eBay. And I'm going to pop over here onto eBay and show you exactly how I would get something to Poshmark. Let's see, let me grab something. All right, let's take these Adidas shoes and I'm gonna list those over to Poshmark. Okay, so I click those little, let me get out of that and show you that again. I did that a little, so there's your Chrome extension for ListPerfectly. And let me see, let me maximize the page here. And we're gonna put these items over into our Poshmark store. But before or Poshmark closet, but before I do that, I'm actually going to put it in the ListPerfectly catalog, and I'm gonna show you why in just a minute. Okay, so that is the icon for ListPerfectly, and I'm gonna copy that over to my ListPerfectly catalog. So you're gonna see that in a minute. And you can see up at the top, it is opening another browser tab in Chrome. And in that other tab, it is adding it to the ListPerfectly catalog. And as we discussed in our video on cross-listing, I do start everything on eBay because it is the most robust and it does collect the most information. So I list everything there and then I'll copy it, you know, wherever I want to cross list it from there. Okay, so here we go. There they are. They're in our ListPerfectly catalog. You can see some other things we have in our ListPerfectly catalog. And you can see eBay, Poshmark. All right, so I'm going to show you what happens when we cross list these shoes. Okay, here we go. So they're in the ListPerfectly catalog, and now I want to put them on Poshmark. So you're going to see this looks a little familiar, doesn't it? And I'm going to copy it over to Poshmark. So you're going to see another browser tab come up here as ListPerfectly copies it to Poshmark. And you can see the title, the description, the category did not copy over, so we're going to have to add that in. Women's shoes, we're going to say athletic, size 6.5, that did populate. I just want to check that. All right, so here's an issue I have here is the title cut off, and it was only showing as a size 6. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Does this item have tags attached? No. Color, you can add that in. You can add style tags. I'm not going to go into that today. I know that ListPerfectly, the Seller Community Podcast, they do a whole episode on tags and hashtags in the different platforms. Definitely worth a listen. Okay, and the original price, let's say it was $88. I don't know what the original price was. And a lot of times when we're selling used goods, we don't know what the original price is. I take the best guess. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and click the list button for Poshmark. All right, and then we have that item active on Poshmark in our store. Now what I want to do is I want to go back over to ListPerfectly and let's take a look here and see what happened. Okay, you're just going to click outside of that to pull up your catalog. And I'm going to refresh because that should be showing that it is listed on. And there we have it, folks. Okay, we have it listed on eBay and Poshmark. And we have to keep tabs on this because if it sells on one platform and not the other, and you need to end it on the other platform. And I have actually a good example of that So this just recently sold on Poshmark. So I need to end it on eBay. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go over here and let's see what happens. And it should pop up the eBay listing. Let's see if it ends it. Let's click over there, take a peek. Okay, one listing was successfully ended. And let's see what it looks like in our ListPerfectly catalog now. It is marked sold. And I usually delete that. I don't currently use any of the sales analytics because I have a separate point of sale system. So I'm going to just delete that to keep it nice and simple. And I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to thank you for joining me here today and learning a little bit how I use ListPerfectly to Crosslist to Poshmark and kind of manage that inventory. So hopefully this was helpful. If you liked this video, and it was, please hit the thumbs up button. It really helps us out. And thank you for joining me. Bye.